morning, guys. Good morning. So it is almost 5:30. I've been up since 3. I have started a new routine where I am basically waking up at 3 a.m. in the morning. I absolutely love waking up that early because I get everything done. I walk to the gym at a decent time. I get to the gym about 6:30. I have a workout, and also I like waking up that early because there's hardly anybody in the gym. And since I want to start filming more in the gym, I've just really been assessing what's the best time to work out so I can film the workouts. And I find that going at about 6:30 is like the best time. So in order to do that, I need to wake up at 3. I also like to be up when no one is up in the house. Just because I like quiet mornings. Ever since I used to live by myself, and ever since I moved to California, which would be about 2 years ago, I've just had to adjust to being in a house with other people. And so if I can just have those moments of peace by myself, then I'm Gucci. And so I love getting up early in the morning because no one is up and I feel like I'm in a house by myself. So cheers to peaceful mornings. So I'm just having some lemon water this morning. Sorry, there's no daylight coming in, so I'm pretty sure it's really dark, but it's so weird looking in front of the camera. I usually am like, my eyes are all over the place, and I'm trying to get used to looking in front of the camera because I don't like when I look back at my footage and my videos and my eyes are everywhere. It's usually because I don't feel like I have the thoughts immediately in my mind, and so I'm thinking about them. But I'm just gonna try and really build a habit of looking into the camera. So we grow every day. So yeah, I'm just having some lemon water, as you guys just saw, and it's I'm really trying to alkaline my body because I have been having all the sweets. Just using like jelly, and I've been using semi-sweet chocolates in my oatmeal and my pancakes and stuff like that. So I want to just alkaline my body since I've been adding those things back into my diet. I just want to make sure I am balancing out my body with some alkalining it. So lemon juice is really good for that. It also detoxifies your body. And I just feel like, I don't know, I feel more healthy every time I drink lemon juice in the morning. This is warm lemon juice, by the way. So I'm going to start on my first meal because I usually eat around this time. Oh, I guess I should tell you guys, today's not a training day. I'm probably going to take my camera tomorrow with me to film my workouts. It will either be tomorrow or Friday. I do have another workout coming for you guys, but oh, excuse my nails. I'm going to do them today. You guys are getting the realness all day, every day, and the nails just don't always be done every single day. I mean, nails chip like every day. I can't stand painting them. I really cannot. So I'm going to make my first meal. My first meal is definitely going to be some rice cakes because I love them. And then you guys, I have like a little treat for my second meal today. I'm going to have some fun with my meals today. They're definitely going to be a little bit more tasty than they have been within the last 2 days. So I'm excited for a full day of eating today. Today is a full day of eating. But I like my first meal to be kind of light because I get more hungry throughout the day. So my evening meal can be light and my morning meal can be light, but like around 10 o'clock, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, even 4, I like heavy meals just because I'm usually craving stuff around that time. Got a tablespoon of some peanut butter. I'm getting a food scale soon so I can be more accurate with my servings of peanut butter because I really don't know how much I'm taking out sometimes. And I don't always like putting it in that tablespoon because I like to get every last drop of my peanut butter, and sometimes the peanut butter gets stuck in a tablespoon and I don't like that. but I added some sunflower seeds. Can you see those? I added some sunflower seeds just for some healthy fats. You don't need very many seeds. I used to eat like a bucket load of seeds, but that is why my stomach is still here. So I'm being more mindful of that. And you just need you don't even need a handful. You need like a few seeds, like 3 or 4. Sunflower seeds are smaller, so I have about 10 on here, and that'll be my healthy fats for today, along with the peanut butter. I'm gonna have some more peanut butter throughout the day. But actually, wait, would you consider sunflower seeds nuts? They're seeds. They're seeds, not nuts. So yeah, you don't need many. Like I said before, I'm gonna go upstairs and devour this, watch some YouTube, and I will see you guys when I'm all dressed for the day and for my next meal. So I am back. It is now approaching 10 a.m. Kind of filled up on some water. I was doing a little bit of macro hoarding so that I could have like fuller meals throughout the later morning and afternoon, because like I said before, that's when I get a little more hungry and I want like more volume with my food. But then also I don't like being interrupted in the kitchen. I'm typically like just coming home around this time and everyone is gone. So I usually don't eat my second meal until around this time because I typically get to the gym about 6:30. I have like a 2-hour time slot of the times that I'm at the gym, and then I leave the gym around 8:30-ish, 8:45-ish, and then I come home and then I start preparing my meal. So I just actually start eating around this time. So even though I was getting a little hungry, and I usually am a little hungry while I'm working out, I just deal with it. But even though I wasn't training today, I didn't really want to eat because, like I said, there's traffic in the kitchen around this time in the morning and it's a lot of noise, and I just like to be peaceful, especially if I'm going to do a full day of eating. But then also I really wanted to just save some of my calories and my macros for later in the day, and because that's when I get like the most hungry, and then at night I can kind of like taper off and just kind of deal with not eating as much. But during the day, we don't play those games. We don't play those games. We live to eat during the day. So I am going to have a wonderful smoothie bowl. I have been craving one because I've been watching all the sweet goodness on Valentina Esteban's channel. I know you're not watching my channel, but one day I'm going to meet you and I'm going to say, girl, you got me out here wanting all the sweet goodness, because all of her recipes look so darn good. And she's like really simple when she creates her meals, so it like gives me something to aspire to do, because I feel like sometimes I like overdo it, and I'm just like, I could be really simple and just quit it with all the like extraness and just make this meal and it be like super bomb. So yeah, not gonna be over the top today. I really just wanted like a really nice smoothie bowl. So I prepped this overnight last night. So this is just a banana, some strawberries, you know what? I don't remember half the stuff that's in here. So I'm going to like put a little recipe, for you guys on like with the macros and stuff for this. But, it's basically just like a fruit smoothie bowl. And I have definitely been craving them because I've been watching her channel like over and over and over again. So I just decided to have this today. And I'm going to put like some chocolate chips in here. I'm going to put some sunflower seeds, and I'm going to put some peanut butter on top. And it's just going to be a nice little creamy goodness. Just a nice little creamy goodness. All right, so this is my second meal of the day. This is my smoothie bowl. I have some crunchy unsalted peanut butter in here. I have some cinnamon. I have a tablespoon of sunflower seeds for some healthy fats. And I have some chocolates in here, some semi-sweet chocolates. They're mixed in here somewhere. So it's good. I just wish that the chocolates were melted. I'm gonna have to adjust my macros because I really wanted like a hot fudginess. So I'm gonna add this First Street chocolate flavored syrup, and that's just what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna add a little bit of this, not too much. 2 tablespoons is 90, and then I'm just have to do some adjusting somewhere for my meal plan for my macros and make this fit, because this is kind of what I was hoping for. So I had to do this because my semi chocolates were they're not melted, and I was going for more of a melted kind of look, like taste. Although this has like high fructose corn syrup, I would never do this on a regular basis, but I was just craving it, so this is what I'm gonna do. I don't recommend having that all the time because of the high fructose corn syrup, and I didn't purchase it, but it was here and that's what I was craving, so I decided to go ahead and eat some of it. I'll definitely be looking for a healthier option of chocolate syrup when I go grocery shopping again. I'm back. Okay, I held off long enough. I am starving. I am ready for meal number 3. I have some updates for you. So you guys know that I had that like smoothie chocolatey, semi-sweet chocolatey goodness with a little bit of the chocolate syrup and the nuts. Okay, this is not the first time this has happened. I have been so tired, like feeling like I want to like drift off and go to sleep at my computer. And I notice this always happens every time I use chocolate, the chocolate sweets. When I put chocolate in my recipes, I feel like I just feel lethargic and like I want to go to sleep. Like I can fall asleep at any time. And most importantly, like at my workstation, like I'll just be in the middle of working or I'll be watching a video and I will just be like that and I'll have to catch myself. And I really do believe it's because of like all of that sugar. So that's just something to take note. Not that I'm not gonna stop having it today, because I'm just gonna be honest with you, I've had like a serious sweet tooth, and I put everything in my macros I planned my meal ahead of time. So I fully intend to continue having my sweet goodness, but it's just something for me to like, a mental note to have, is that chocolate really does like take your energy and it makes you want to go to sleep. Like it doesn't fuel you the way you want to be fueled for the whole entire day. So just know that. So I'm definitely going to be limiting my intake of chocolate. And also I feel that way when I have honey. When I combine honey with, maybe it's just when I combine honey with chocolate. I don't know. I have to really pay more attention to when I have honey, but I definitely notice it, that I feel really drowsy and lethargic and I want to go to sleep after I've had chocolate. So that's probably why it's not that great for you every single day. And this isn't the dark chocolate. This is semi-sweet chocolate, and it has cane sugar in it. So it's not like that all natural chocolate or that super close to, well, it's probably natural chocolate, but it's not like the dark chocolate. I think it's like that medium chocolate. And I think the closer you have to like the dark chocolate, maybe it may not, I don't know, I would have to try it. But I just know that I've been feeling like really drowsy. So definitely going to limit it during the week, because this is like the second or third time I've felt like this. And I was like, why do I feel so tired? And it's because of the chocolate, I'm almost certain. So just paying attention to my body, paying attention to the food I eat, definitely I can feel it. So I'm ready for the third meal. Let's get into it. this is the end result. Kind of random, but this is just how I'm feeling today. So I have peanut butter and jelly. I have some quinoa and chia chips. They're red quinoa and red quinoa and chia chips. I kind of had to improvise. And then I've got some salsa and some mustard and some lentil and chickpea patties that I made. And I'm just going to chow down on this because I've kind of been craving it all week. So this is what I want. This is what my body's craving. This is kind of like a random eating day. I typically go ham on Wednesday. So in order for me to not go ham on Wednesdays, like to cut out the binging, I just decided to have an off day and just kind of eat what I want, but stay within my calorie range. So the calorie amount that I have for myself. And that way I'm just kind of able to like eat what I want on Wednesdays. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm ready to eat this. I love peanut butter and jelly so much. I really do. I'm back. So I figured I'd make my last meal of the day. It's only approaching 4, but again, I do not like to be in the kitchen while there are several people down here and it starts getting a little crowded around 6-ish, and I'm working upstairs and I don't like to interrupt my work time. So I figured I'd come down here, make my last meal while it's still some light in the kitchen. So that's really good for filming purposes. And I just figured that I get it out of the way. So, I mean, I said, oh, what the heck? I'm just going to go ahead and finish out the day with some French toast. I'm going to go ahead and use I'm having like a really huge carb day. I'm not really caring about like when it comes to carbohydrates. I don't know. I'm rolling with it. I'm seeing what's going to work. It's a process. I'm still very new to macros. I just want to make sure I'm getting within my calories, but I think I'm going like over 68 grams or so on my carbs. It's just really not that big of a deal to me. Again, I don't want to sound like I'm not taking my macros seriously or like my weight loss journey seriously. It's just that I'm still very new to my macros, and so tracking my macros, and so I need to remember to tell myself that I am not on prep. I am not prepping for a bikini competition just yet. So this is something that I'm still new to and that I am learning to adjust to and adjust my grocery shopping habits to. And so, you know, I'm just tracking it. And as a lot of the people that are experts in tracking their macros, they say in the beginning, if you're not used to it, then you may not want to go full throttle. Just track it to see what, you know, how you're eating and your serving sizes. And it's definitely helped me with trying to track my serving sizes and to see what's actually working and what's too much and what's too little. And it just gives me a better understanding of proteins and carbohydrates, sugars and fats and fiber and things of that nature. Things that I wasn't even paying attention to before I started tracking my macros. My arm hurts. So, I just don't want you guys to think I'm not taking it seriously. I am taking it seriously. It's just that I'm still very new to it. So I'm just going to really see how everything pans out for the month of June, because I've had some mistakes as well. So, and then I'm going to really work on it for July, just to really see where it takes me. So I'm just kind of really like evaluating how I'm doing for June. I'm really just trying to stick within the calorie range because I think that's my biggest issue, and like with the binging and things of that nature. So I'm just really trying to make sure I stay within the calorie range, trying to get as close to my protein numbers as possible. It's been a struggle, I'll tell you that. I think I just need to buy more things that are protein friendly, and I don't want to rely on protein powders, so I'm still trying to figure all that out. But the
place I think I struggle the most is kind of going over carbohydrates, but I'm still trying to figure out if that's really going to be a big deal, because I do eat most of a plant-based diet. And even though I've been introducing meat back into my diet, that was more so I could meet my protein goals. But I feel like people that have mostly plant-based diets, they rely on a lot of carbohydrates, and they still have had a lot of success. Just forget that that phone is ringing, because I am. They still have had a lot of success with weight loss and getting shredded and cut. I mean, there's countless of examples online, especially on YouTube. So I'm just really trying to do a mixture of things with my macros, but then also I'm trying to live. Like, I'm trying to live, and I'm trying to like figure out what works. It's like, it really is trial and error. And as they say, people don't want to see, you know, they don't want to see what works for them, or they don't want to do trial and error. But I have to do trial and error. I've been doing trial and error up to this point, and it's not going to kill me. I'm just going to keep learning. So it's a process, and I'm learning from the process. Oh my God, this cabinet's going to kill me. Didn't we have this discussion earlier about opening cabinets? Open cabinets, especially like while I'm filming, that bothers me. So, yeah, so I'm gonna carb it out today. I'm not really on like a low carb, high carb day. I'm still even learning about that whole carb cycling thing, but I am carving it out today because I've noticed that as I've been tracking my macros, I see that I'm high in carbohydrates. So I'm loosely I guess you could say I'm loosely tracking, but I'm very cognizant of what I'm putting in my body. And that's what I appreciate about the tracking of the macros, or the tracking macros experience, the macros tracking experience. I think that works better. So I'm talking a lot. I'm gonna get into these French toasts though. So I'm gonna have some French toast. I'm gonna do a little bit of honey and mixed berries. I wonder how I'm gonna feel tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm doing like chest and tries. So I'm like, what's gonna happen for my workout? Because I am so carved out. Like, I'm like a carbivore today, a carbohydrativore. No, that's not gonna work. All right, let's get into these French toasts though. So I basically went over with my fats. I'm gonna have to adjust some things, but I went over with my fats 4 grams. Carbohydrates, I went over 69 grams. Probably went over a little bit more. I probably went over my calories just a slight bit because of the fruits. I thought I measured out 60 for my honey, but I didn't. I thought I measured out a tablespoon, but I only measured out half of a tablespoon. So I'll have to do some adjusting. And then yeah, sugars, I don't really follow sugars as much usually, because I always consume a lot of natural sugars, and that thing is always like up there, whether it be refined sugars, which I had a lot of today, or whether it be natural sugars. It's just always up. So I'm not really too concerned with it unless someone like an expert says, look girl, slow your roll. So those are my numbers for today. Again, I'm still a work in process, guys. I am still learning about this, so some things aren't going to be perfect, and sometimes I might go over on my macros or my calorie intake, but I'm just trying to learn to stay within that range. I'm thinking about maybe giving myself a little bit of a curve, like maybe I could go over like 100 or so a day. I'm not really sure because I do exercise a lot, so I don't know, or a week or something like that, but I'm just trying to get more familiar with it because I've never counted calories like this before. So, whoa, that light just really changed on your girl. So that is pretty much what's going on. The sun's going down. That's what's going on with me. So I'm going to end the vlog right here for today, and I will see you guys in the next clip. Oh, so the sun wants to play games with me. I don't know what we're doing with the lighting. Okay, but I'm gonna end the vlog for today, and thank you guys so much for watching. Favor, peace, and blessings, and I will see you all either in the next clip or the next video. We'll find out at the end of the video. Bye.